In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to manage switching colors at the beginning of each round when you're working two-color brioche in the round. I'm working on a small circumference needle with about 36 stitches, and I'm right at the end of a contrast color round. So what I'm going to show you first is how to start a main color round. So I'm working my last couple stitches of two-color brioche. I end with a burp stitch, a brioche purl stitch, and I leave my contrast color just hanging right in the front there. I pick up my main color and notice it is over the top. It's naturally over the top when you create the brioche purl stitch, but you want to make sure it stays on top of the contrast color. If somehow it gets flipped around, this won't work. It won't look as nice. So your main color is on top, your contrast color stays in the front, and you pick up this main color and you move it to the back, like so. You shift your beginning of round marker, just transfer it to the other needle, and then your round starts with your yarn in the back and a brioche knit stitch. First off, so you brioche, and then you create your slip one yarn over. And then we will fast forward a little bit here, and then you'll see how it ends, and we start with the contrast color. So as we're finishing up the main color round, the last stitch is a slip one knit over, or slip one yarn over. So we're going to slip that stitch, we're going to create our yarn over, and we're going to bring it back to the front, and always leave our yarn on the front, even though typically we would leave it in the back to work a burp stitch next, but since we're at the end of the round, we're going to bring it in the front to kind of lock it in and have it someplace to stay. And then we are picking up the contrast color from underneath. So we want to make sure that we're not leaving it to the front over here on the left, where then this would cross. We don't want that little cross. So as you leave it to the front, pull it over here to the right and kind of put it out of the way. That way when you pick up your contrast color, it is from underneath the main color. And you can go straight into slipping that marker and starting with your slip one yarn over on that first stitch right into your brioche purl. So pretty much for both colors, when you come around to the end of the round and leave it in the front, you want to pull it over to the side and make sure that you're picking up your yarn the same way from underneath and not letting any yarns cross at the end. And that's how to manage your change of round, change of colors at the beginning of round for in the round two-color brioche knitting.